This is the Note Closer Show, where you get the latest developments in distressed note investing and learn the secrets of how you can control millions of dollars worth of property for pennies on the dollar. Get educated and entertained by someone who has closed thousands of deals and lives to support you in achieving the same. Now, here's your host, CEO of We Close Notes, Scott Carson.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to this episode of the Note Closer Show. I'm your host, Scott Carson. Today is December 21st. It's, I guess you call it inverted day, 12/21. And I know it's the Thursday before Christmas. And for a lot of people, this is a lot of their time, their last official work day of the year because they're taking Friday off. And then they're off next week. And so what I wanted to talk about today on this episode is, what's your cause? We all have a different cause that we like, and I know a lot of us, our biggest cause, our biggest charity is us, you know what I mean? We have to work towards paying our bills and putting ourselves through what we have to do and making things happen, but a lot of us have bigger causes. And what I mean by bigger causes is charities or organizations that we're a part of that really have a heartfelt spot in our heart to really help make things happen. And a lot of organizations, especially this time of year, use December through January to really help raise their raise money for their budgets and things for this year. And we always have done something around Christmas time, and then throughout the year to always really kind of help things. Some of the things we've done in the past is we've done stuff, Toys for Tots, where we had a workshop or a mastermind, and we went out and bought toys and then donated them to the U.S. Marine Corps Toys for Tots. It's always kind of fun taking people to like Target or Toys R Us or someplace and literally going and buying toys. And it's always really fun when you come to the register with like 10 big carts full of toys and you've got to go back to spend more money because you don't spend all what you've raised. And we've done that over a couple of years. That's a lot of fun. It's fun when we've taken some people's kids along and they're picking like one toy. I'm like, no, don't pick one. Grab the whole rack. That's a fun thing. So Toys for Tots is a big thing. Here in Texas, we have Santa's Cupboard, which is an organization up at Fort Hood that donates toys to the single parents that are left behind by either their spouse or spouses, or parents, one single parent or both parents being in active duty overseas. That's a big thing. We filled up a couple trucks for that. I've gone in the past to Walmart and just paid off people's layaways before I've done that. We've donated a lot of money to San Diego organization that's helping out kids called Fresh Start, where they're doing surgeries, for kids that have facial deformities or scars or birthmarks. They're removing them, cleft palates and things like that. We've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to that organization the last couple of years, matching our students dollar for dollar. Well, this year we had something hit a little bit closer to home with one of our students. And maybe you've recognized that we've had Katie Moton on here with Coletta Investments a little while ago, who did a tremendous job. And we talked about her being, for all intents and purposes, kind of a single mom for the last few months, or when her husband Chris was called in active duty to go overseas to the Middle East. And she's done a tremendous job, doing a great job with her marketing and videos and closing on a deal or two here and there, getting things rock and rolling. But she informed us a while back about that a lot of troops aren't getting anything for the holidays, where they, Chris, obviously, she said Chris, her husband, says, please stop sending me gift packages because not everybody gets one. And a lot of guys don't get gift or care packages throughout the year. And so what we made it a big thing this year, especially our most recent mastermind, hey, throw some money together in a pot. We'll go out and literally put some stuff together and send some stuff out. And so before I show you kind of what we do, I want you guys, if you have a cause that you're big with, list it below here in the comments. If you're listening on iTunes or Stitcher, first of all, thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading this episode. We would love to know more about what cause you have. If it's Toys for Tots, great. If it's the Susan G. Komen Foundation, great. If it's the food bank of wherever you're at, great. Everybody has a very valid cause. We have some people donate to the Wooden Warriors Project. What I want everybody to kind of realize, though, is it's great to do it once a year, but if you could do it something year-round, it goes so much further. Now, I'm a big proponent I'm a huge proponent that you have to fill your cup first, and then feed the world with how well your cup runs over. I know a lot of people like to focus on everybody else, and they don't fill their own cup, and they're constantly struggling to make money. They're constantly struggling to pay their bills, and that's not it should not be the intention of charity. Okay, and I'm also another thing saying too, charity this time of year. Hey, if you're struggling, it's okay to say something. It's okay to reach out to fellow investors or fellow people. Say, hey, I could use a little help this year. I could use a little help. Things, and that's okay. It's totally okay to do that because this is the time of year charity, and we all at some point need a little handout. I can remember back, going through a tough time. I was eating tuna fish sandwiches for Christmas Day one year. It was here in Austin because I didn't have the money to drive home to South Texas. And I had friends that pulled out. When I moved to San Marcos back in the day years ago, in between jobs in college, I had some friends that, hey, come on over, hang out. We'll be good. This is the biggest thing I want you guys to know is that the note industry, especially note investors, are a lot friendlier than most organizations. And we're all here to help. And I will tell you this, everybody at some point struggles. That is the God honest truth. It is not always peaks. It is not always Lamborghinis and Porsches and Louis Vuitton purses. Anytime I see that stuff, I kind of have to not gag. But anyway, what I'm trying to get is we all have a cause. I'll give you an example. Steph has a very big cause with animals, pet rescue. I encourage her to do that. She's been good the last couple months, as less hectic her schedule has been of transporting cats from one side of the country to the other, using some more miles from Southwest to jump on a plane and help a cat go from being euthanized and put down to find a good loving home. And I know a lot of people have pet rescues, dog rescues, okay? If you have a cause, feel free to share it here on the Facebook Live. Share it on my page. We've got a big following. And if we can help unite people together of like-minded causes, it goes a lot further because you can do a whole lot more as a group than you can as an individual or solo person. And so at our most recent mastermind, we took into what Katie said, Katie Moton, going back here a little, taking a step back, what Katie Moton talked about, and we asked everybody to basically put out a box, and we asked people just to kind of throw some money in there. And we raised some money from it, and we decided we were going to match it dollar for dollar, and afterwards we decided to match it $2 for every dollar done by our mastermind group. But we went out yesterday, and I apologize. We have been a little slammed down. We meant to get it sooner. But we filled the box up with some stuff, and we got a little something, Texas chewy pecan pralines. We got one type of beef jerky. We got another type of beef jerky. We got some homemade candy that Nicole's throwing in there. We got a bunch of other candy we're throwing in, bubble gum. We got some summer sausage from Hickory Farms. Everybody loves that. We got some Stubbs barbecue here wrapped up to go. And then we also got a package of Desjardins, like Texas sauces and stuff like that. And that's all going in the box here. Nicole and Greg in the office have done a great job of wrapping this all up. We're going to top it all off with like gum and other candies instead of peanuts because we want to maximize this. And we're going to be shipping a bunch of these boxes out later today. And Nicole, if you guys would like to do the same thing, and for like I think $13 or $17, you can fill up one of these boxes from the U.S. Postal Service and ship it overseas. Fill it full of love. Now, one of the things you can't send is you can't send alcohol. Don't be sending any Playboys or anything like that. Okay, Sports Illustrated magazines, normal stuff like that can, but nothing racy because the address that we're putting below is going to the Middle East. All right, and if you want to, please do so. There's we'll put a generic address down there that ships to like the quartermaster who can delegate stuff out as it comes in. But a lot of these guys are loving salty stuff, pickled, jerky, anything that can remind them of home. And not the stuff that you just go to the store and buy because they've got a PX and like a grocery store they can go buy stuff at on the base and things like that. But stuff that's, unique. We're also going to throw in some Jennifer's kids in our office. Jennifer's kids went out and wrote up letters or thank you cards and thank you letters, wishing them well. We're going to throw that on top of there, and then a picture of our mastermind group as well, thanking them for their service. So if you could do that, that would be great. 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes. We've got a very big heart for our servicemen, our past and present servicemen and women, and we thank them on a daily, weekly basis. Same thing with first responders. police officers, EMS, firefighters, but our military, we're very, very thankful. That's part of the reason we have the flag in the background all the time. And it's also one of the great reasons of why we comp in any past or present military into any of our workshops. And we're always glad to kind of help them, in their second career, because they've given up so much with their tours or duties and their service to our country. It's the least we can do if they're interested in any type of real estate, to help them along the way by comping them into one of our classes. It's the least we can do for helping make our United States free and help give us the rights and the freedoms that we have here as Americans, because we are still very blessed. No matter what side of the spectrum or political side you fall on, we're still very blessed to live in the greatest country out there. So what's your cause? If you can, at some point, if you want to be a philanthropist, like our good friend Gail Greenberg, it's one of her big things. I know that Adams with AJ Investments donates a portion of their profits from every deal, I think, to the Wounded Warriors Fund, or another cause that he's a big part of, being ex-military. Guys, we can do so much as real estate entrepreneurs. We have so much more options, so many more, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not just options, but things, resources that we have available to us. I don't think a lot of people have. If you're wanting to share, please share your cause, share a website. I know so there are a lot of people out there that are looking for causes, and that's what this episode is all about. What's your cause? Because look, I get it. You may need the cause of Hip National Bank of John Doe. I get it. I totally get it. You might be the one who needs a cause. That's fine. Okay. The most important thing I can tell you here is just share. Share your cause. Oops, I'm here. I'm looking at comments here. Let's see here. Thank you, Nicole, for posting that. Good stuff here. All right. LifeNet International to Boys Home in Africa. Thank you, Mark Osborne. Our buddy Scott Dilley also has a charity as well in Haiti. He pays for a full orphanage of 20-plus kids called Children First. So, Nicole, if you could do me a favor and throw that link or that Facebook link on there as well for Scott Dilley. We've helped raise money for him. I think our mastermind group raised enough capital to help them build a well for fresh water this last year. And so, yeah, it was last December we talked about it. In February this year, we raised more than enough money to help them out with the drilling of the well for fresh water, along with helping them build up some stuff as well. So we're excited about that. Matt Fisher's Pets, Animal Shelters, and Rescues. That's a big cause for a lot of people. That's great. Stevie says, Cats Meow Transport with Colin Verick out of San Francisco. Thank you, Colin. Go Giants. Giants got Evan Longoria yesterday. Yay. Go San Francisco Giants. Big baseball fan, obviously. Nicole's passionate about St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and Dell's Children's Hospital. Big stuff. That's good. Good. Laura, in May, we buy 3 full tuitions for kids at local summer camps. In December, we take toys to Batter's Women's Shelter. That's huge. That's huge, everybody. It's anything we can do, because I think a lot of times especially this time of year, I know a lot of people running around crazy, like trying to make everything so perfect. And I don't worry about perfection. Don't get me wrong. This is my favorite time of year. Christmas and this holiday area is my favorite time of the year. But a lot of times I look at a lot of the excess that we do, and there's other things we can spend our time with versus running around and making ourselves crazy. What's great, I think, is that a lot of people I admire. I was talking to a lady here getting coffee this morning, talking about how a lot of people have gone to the cash, the gift cards, that kind of celebration of gifts and exchanging of things, or alcohol. Alcohol is a good thing for people. And whoever sent me the case, the gift basket with a bottle of Crown in it, thank you. Appreciate it. There was no card in it, so I can't thank you personally, because I don't know who the hell did it. So whoever sent me the gift basket with a bottle of Crown in it, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I have cut down on my alcohol intake, but I'm sure I'll crack that bottle before the year is out. But thank you so much for that. But what other causes there for you guys? Thank you, Nicole, for posting it. Yeah, I think we're all crazy about running around. I know when I was in the mall yesterday getting some stuff, some gifts for friends and things like that. It's easy to do. It's easy to get stressed out, especially if finances are tight. Don't by all means, we've had a good year. It's great, but it's, anything we can do to give back to your community, give back to your servicemen, give back to a cause. It's important. And like I said before, a lot of us sometimes run around guilty because we do try to do too much and don't do enough to pad the bottom line. And I think that's one of the great things that you see about some of those that really have a lot of money, have done a lot of donations, besides it being a tax write-off or other things. But I think the more successful you get in life, the more you want to give back. The more you want to help those that are less fortunate, the more that you want to, reach out and grab somebody who's dug themselves a hole or is in a hole and just help pull them out to help them get to the place. Because I think you appreciate the holidays more when you're in a good position, but I think you appreciate a whole lot more when you haven't had anything on a Christmas and you haven't had, the turkey dinners or the gifts or things like that. And I'm a pretty simple guy for the most part. I enjoy the holidays. I enjoy chilling. I enjoy cooking dinner for everybody. It's one of my big things. But I think the biggest thing is it's always nice to try to give somewhere. If you can give throughout the year, find something you do, because 10% of a little bit is great, but 10% of a whole lot goes a whole lot further. And that's the thing I like to try to remind people is, like, if you're struggling and you're taking time to help with a charity, try to donate money there, and you're not really covering your own base, cover your own base, get your house in order, because I'm a big firm believer that God helps those that helps themselves. All right? And help yourself first, get over the hump, get something rock and rolling, and make your causes a part of your profits. Make that part of your tithing. For everything you close on, now you're motivated down to the close thing, but that's one great way to really give back and make things happen. Robert, you've got a great cause. Gifts for your kids' teachers. Yes, there is a job that goes highly, 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 highly unpromoted a lot of times. A lot of teachers are not getting paid a lot, and they become a lot of times babysitters for a lot of people. I'm not saying Robert's. No, we know Robert really takes the kids, but teachers. Yeah, teachers this time of year, they enjoy the month break. But a lot of times, little things for the teachers or something for the teachers is a great way to do it. Great thing, great post there, Robert. Appreciate it. Okay. Yes, if you sent the bottle of Crown, as Steph said, please send them a private message. We're glad to do that. Okay, guys, causes are great to have, and you got to have something. Try to find something to year round. Try to find something that you can do to help promote things, whether it's adopting a family or turkeys or whatever it can be. Give this year. Give something. Trust me, if you've bought more than one pumpkin spice latte or buying it on a daily basis, you can afford to give something. That's what I'm trying to get at. Share your cause. I know we got people watching here. What is your cause that you're big to? Or if you're looking for a cause and you're passionate about something, say it too. Say, hey, I'm looking for a cause. I'm passionate about pets or passionate about military. I'm passionate about animals or vets or whatever it is. Share what you're looking for, and you'll obviously find some great things out there as well. There's a lot of things that you can really help out. There's a lot of people that are part of our mastermind group, and our students are doing some big things. So this is the opportunity for you guys to share out there. Causes. The Cats Meow Group is an all-volunteer leg-to-leg transport service for the safe relocation of cats and kittens in the continental United States using a network of volunteers and following. Thank you. Wow, we got the whole awesome. Anybody may apply to run? Thank you, Colin. Thank you for sharing. That's exactly what you need. If you run a cause, share it below, and we'll be glad to share it out there. Once again, guys, if you're listening on iTunes or Stitcher, if you've got a cause, now's a great opportunity for you to share that cause. Go to the comment section. Go to the review section. Leave a comment and say, hey, we're big on this cause. We'd love that. Or drop us a private message at scott@weclosenotes.com, and we'll be glad to promote your cause across the way. One of the big things that we do, like I said, mentioned before, is we always are proud of our military, not just on Memorial Day or Veterans Day or stuff like that, but year round. So if you are a past or present military, or first responder, let us know. We'll be glad to comp you into our upcoming March workshop. No cost, no strings attached, no upsell. Straight up, you get a full ticket to it. Okay. Whatever that cause may be, share it. Thank you first and foremost for your service, and thank you for all going out and making something happen today. So, Steph says something good. Yes, even just reach out to those over message or via phone to let them know you're sincerely thinking about them, support them this year. Sometimes it's not just the things, it's giving your time and your heart. God knows everyone can use a bit more of that. Yes. If you've got time and your heart and just the thoughts are great. All right, everybody. Same thing, guys. If you sometimes if you know something's struggling, sometimes it's best just to donate, just to make sure that they're taken care of. Sometimes pride gets in the way of people asking for help, and sometimes it's good just to surprise somebody, say, hey, here's what you need. I know what you need, and let's get it taken and make it happen. Okay. So guys, your causes, appreciate you all sharing there. If you've got a cause and you're watching this even after the live version, you're watching the replay throughout Facebook Lives, make sure to go ahead and share it on here. We'd love to see what your causes are, so we can get a total of 20 or more, maybe 100 or more causes we can upload on here, and maybe do a special post about the different causes that are available and throughout the rest of the year. Remember, just because it's 21st doesn't mean you don't have 10 days to make something happen, because a lot of people between now and the end of the year are going to take it off. But a lot of companies, a lot of charities, a lot of needy individuals are in order to need something. A couple years ago, I worked spent the holidays working with the Alpha Louise Project down in San Antonio. It's a very, very big holiday nonprofit organization that gets together and buys it's put on by the city of San Antonio, where they literally have families register in need. And you have literally, I'm not joking, hundreds and hundreds of people, if not thousands. And I ended up volunteering with a group of other people where I ended up being the Santa, and I had a team of handlers, 4 or 5 people that we drove around. We had basically 2 big truckloads of toys that we donated. We would show up, and I would play Santa Claus to kids that didn't have a Santa. And that was very touching, very moving moment, seeing kids that didn't have anything getting their only toys from the city. And it's kind of a touching moment, I'll tell you that. And it always brings me back to making sure that I'm very thankful for what we have and what we do. So, okay. Guys, I don't have much more to talk about except what's your cause. If you can find a cause, share it on your website. And this is a side thing as well, too. If you are working with a cause and you know somebody else is passionate about that cause, join together. Sometimes you'll even find people that are, well-known people. I won't say I would say comedians, but well-known people have a big cause, and sometimes it's a great way to unify with them for credibility and other things, to literally help drive traffic or things like that for whatever cause you're working for. So great way to kind of help get the word out of what you're doing. So once again, guys, go make something happen. Make 2018 more than just about you. And this year has been a tremendous job. Tremendous year for what we have done here. And we're very honored at the 2,000 students that we've helped throughout the year, the 3,200 combined students between last year and this year. And we look forward to helping 10,000 new students over the next 5 years make something happen in the note industry. So will we hit it? Don't know. I think we will. I know we can. Just a matter of us doing the right things on a daily basis to make it happen, because that's where true success lies, everybody. It's not on just the peaks. It's the daily grind, the daily in and out of doing the same things over and over and over again and failing forward. Consistency, we know, always breeds success. Everybody loves to brag on you when you're at the top, but they don't see the number of times that you fell along the way or fell flat in your face. And go make something happen. If you're at the peak, not in the valleys, make sure to share. Make sure to give back to any type of cause that you can have, and go out and make it happen, everybody. So Wildcat Sanctuary, yes, thank you, Laura Blanc and Stephanie Goodman. Stephanie's one of Stephanie's big things was to adopt a big cat this year, and we're going to make that happen. We're going to make that happen as well at the Wildcat Sanctuary. So don't know what big cat, now that we don't have 3 big cats already, but I guess you know what I'm talking about. So guys, thank you again for being a part of the show. We've got some episodes over the next couple of days that you're really going to enjoy listening to some of our students and some of the other people out there that are part of our extended note family. Really looking forward to those interviews. And so stay tuned. And if you love the show, make sure to share it with somebody. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram by using the hashtag NoteClosersPodcast. And make sure to leave a review on iTunes if you really, really love the show. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. Go out, make it something happen, and be a big cause and be a light in somebody else's life who might just need a little bit of a pick-me-up this year. So we'll see you guys all at the top, everybody. Bye.